Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. It is I, Jesse Milestone, coming to you on this Friday with both good news and bad news.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Where people were just walking around, just jizzing force all over the place. He looks like he has been drinking soy from his mother's teat. Wrap yourselves in, guys, because we are gonna get mean!
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. My name is Jesse Milestone. I am your guide, Empress, fearless leader of the Mindless Mob, and I am joined by the greatest human in existence who isn't me, Jeff Hicks, World Class Bullshitters.
Hello, everyone. Or should I say hello there?
Hello there. That's not an exaggeration, guys. He is actually the greatest person in existence who isn't me.
It's great to hear.
It's true. Welcome. Happy.
Usually don't preface it like that, though, with the
isn't me part.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I just want people to make sure that, they know I have a healthy self-esteem as well.
Yo, Doug.
Doug, what's up? Sage, hello.
Hey, D. Pensac, thank you for the happy wishes.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, Southern Cecil.
You rock, D. Pensac. You rock. Now, what's up, Southern Cecil? McFrozen Nuggets, what's up? I have a video on my channel covering the Star Wars references in My Life as a Teenage Robot, Jesse and Jeff. Nice. I love you're one of those people that gets like full coverage, right? You're not just like, oh, I like this thing, I watch this thing. You appreciate, you're like, when people say, they'll make something for like an audience of one, because like for all the little references and all the little sides and all that, you're that person that they're making it for when they're like putting in all the Easter eggs and the inside jokes into this and that, and I love Jesse is on time. Wow.
What up, Jet Sparks 373?
Technically almost 10 minutes late. Beth, the Lunar Bunny is Emily Beth DeGue.
Oh.
Jet Sparks. Hey, I'm here right on time. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Fel, happy Star Wars Day to you too. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Please, Lucas, don't watch the Star Wars Holiday Special. If you have to, just watch the Boba Fett cartoon.
It's not Life Day. Oh, it's Lucas. He's one of my favorite commenters. I think. I think if he's the person I'm thinking of.
Hello, Alexander.
I think he's really sardonic and funny. Anyway,
Alexander stopped what he was doing to come hang out with us. So that means a lot.
Good shit.
Caesar Jorpin in the house.
Caesar Jorpin. My favorite is ever since we corrected Anna, she never mispronounces his name anymore, but we always call him it.
I call him, on their show, it's like it's Caesar Jorpin, or the artist formerly known as Cesario Japan, something like that.
FK Cesario Japan. Alexander Vidakovich. Oh, hi, fellow Star Wars fans. Stopped my if 6 was 9 to listen to you. What does that mean? If 6 was... He stopped 69ing to come listen?
I think that's what it means. That's a big...
That's a big... If that's actually... I'm like, dang. Good. I mean, I'm sorry for whoever was the other person there. Reese, happy Star Wars Day. Jesse, and everybody. What's up? Thank you. Happy Star Wars Day to you too, Reese. Go Birds. Just found out, by the way, that my league chief over 17 Live, Orange, is a Eagles fan. He had the Eagles banner on behind him. We were doing our video chat, and I'm like, go Birds! Conor Ackerman, isn't there a Star Wars event on Friday? If there is, please let there be a Bad Batch Season 2 trailer. I'm sure there will be a Bad Batch Season 2 trailer dropping at Star Wars Celebration. Yes, it actually starts tomorrow.
I'll be there all weekend.
We will be there all weekend. Yes, I just got to tell my fencing parent that I have to cancel my lessons because Jeff needs the car for work. Life is grand when Star Wars Celebration is work.
Well, Star Wars Celebration is where we met, so it's also that.
It's very special to us, yeah. So we will be there all weekend, guys. Look for us, spot us, come find us. We're gonna be hanging out with Anna and probably Chris Gore at some point because apparently Anna hangs out with Chris Gore now. So I've only ever hung out with him digitally.
Yeah, I had him on the show
once. Speaking of like random awesome name dropping, because whatever. You know what I did as I was setting the stream? I was like, you know what? I got a really important thing to do today. I emailed Richard.
Good.
And I was like, I'll read you guys what I wrote to him because I was like, it just feels fucking awesome to be able to do this, to write this email to this person and know that he's going to read it. And I just said, hi, Richard. I thought I'd take a moment on the anniversary of the release of my favorite movie to say thank you for being such an instrumental part in bringing it about. Fantasy has always been a source of strength, inspiration, and joy throughout my life, and it started for me with Star Wars. I hope everything worked out with the Treat House and that you and your family are healthy and safe. You guys don't need to know about the Treat House thing, but we were having personal conversation about our lives because I'm friends with Richard Chu, who's that guy edited Star Wars. I was just like, I can say thank you to him like directly for this. Yay.
So is it
That meant a
wrong
lot to me.
that we're celebrating Star Wars Day with the proper shirts, but not the proper glassware?
Oh yeah.
So what are you rocking on your shirt first?
I mean, I feel like my shirt is like double proper because it's, you know, it's me, it's Jesse Solo and the cat.
It's got your pancake right there.
Yeah, the mongoose. You can tell it's him because he looks the
It looks like him though.
He looks just like him. Yeah. And there's Lando. What's the shifty Lando eyes? Those bush.
I think that's Han. Let's look at the man.
Or sorry, Han. Sorry, that is Han. That's Lando. Rather. They both have. Oh no, you can. He has the derpy eyes. He has the evil look. Yeah, the evil Lando look.
Hey, Macy Van Dusen, what is up?
Yeah.
Here's my Star Wars shirt. Check it out.
Jeff knew my cat's better than mine.
So we got Han Solo, Boba Fett, the droids, just the classic Star Wars. And then Chewie's in the middle. Underneath there's Luke, Vader, and Obi-Wan.
Life is grand when Nickelodeon shows reference Star Wars and frozen nuggets.
Forever. What's your favorite Nickelodeon show?
Favorite?
Live action or animated?
I'm sure I'll forget something, but like Rugrats was always like a deep favorite.
Rugrats was legit.
That might just be the number one. Like I don't know what I really could say I arguably liked better and longer than Rugrats. I'm
gonna go with The Adventures of Pete and Pete for personal reasons. But some of the other ones I liked from Nickelodeon were Doug.
I was a big Doug fan.
Yeah, Doug was a great show.
Definitely a fan of Doug.
I liked Clarissa Explains It All a lot. Because I'm old enough to remember when Nicktoons were brand new. So it's like Ren and Stimpy was great. That was probably one of the best ones. As a kid, you didn't get what was going on. As an adult, you're like, what the fuck?
Like, how? My parents were like, you probably shouldn't watch this. I don't like it anyway. I thought it was stupid when I was younger.
That was one of the few cartoons where my mom was like kind of confused. Because like The Simpsons, she didn't say no. I just didn't really like them super young.
Yeah.
But Ren and Stimpy, she was always kind of like, that one's weird.
Yeah, I think it was too weird for people too. And so like, I don't know what's happening. Rocco's Modern Life was a great one.
Did you notice how raunchy that one was?
That was, yeah. Honestly, like as a kid, I was like vaguely uncomfortable by it, you know. Jet Sparks, I think I'm in an argument on Twitter with some feminists about Thor being stripped butt naked. Wait, is she against it? Who's the pro and who's the con? Because whoever is against Thor being naked is wrong.
My whole point is Thor can be as naked as they want, but let's have equal representation. I want to see female comic book characters like that too.
That's fine.
That's all.
I want Thor dong. CWD Trixie has got a couple of Star Wars shirts. One is Blueprint of X-Wing, nice, and the other is 8-bit Vader with Stormtroopers. That's cool. I dig it. I like the 8-bit stuff. That's fine.
Is it morning in America? Yes, even in the afternoon.
It's the afternoon in America.
It's a Back to the Future joke. Or Ronald Reagan reference, but I don't know if we're talking about Ronald Reagan today.
I don't know. Hey, per Tarabo. How's it going? So we're gonna watch the Phantom Menace in honor of the Wreath of A New Hope because that makes sense, right? Now we just like to torture ourselves. You know, it's the first Star Wars episode one. It's like it makes enough sense. We just like to torture ourselves. We're gonna play a game though. I'm gonna track likes and dollars. Right? I want to make you feel like you have to spend dollars, but oh wait, we had some super chats I should read. Speaking of dollars, I should pause this so I don't see my face talking back at me when we do this stuff. Any hoozle, because that's the game. The game is afoot, right? So likes or dollars. We have 21 likes actually, so we are already over a fifth of the way, and it almost a fifth of the way there now in super chats as well towards that first marker. If we hit 100 likes or dollars in super chats, we will put on. We will watch Attack of the Clones later. So after this, I'm going to be doing a 1-7 live stream while Jeff finishes up his work and stuff. But we will take you to dinner with us in our home watching Attack of the Clones if we hit that 100 likes or $100. Let's say, so if we do 200 likes or $200, we'll just skip right to Revenge of the Sith. And then why don't we just watch both if we do it all, or should we just skip all the prequels and go straight to Empire Strikes Back if we hit 3?
I feel like though with Obi-Wan coming out, the audience
we need some prequel time.
Yeah, I think the audience is ready. This is
so two, skip 2, or so two, either 2, 3, or 2 and 3. Is that the deal? Literally 4th. Okay. So for the first 100, we'll watch Attack of the Clones with you guys. For if we get to 200 likes or dollars, we'll watch Revenge of the Sith with you guys. And if we get to 3 of either of those, we will watch both back to back tonight with you guys because we love you. Cool. Have you guys done Machete Order? I have heard, I know about it, but I don't know if I've actually sat down and watched the Machete Order. What's up, Mega Random 42? Listening while I pack, moving soon. Happy Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day. Where are you moving to? We can obviously talk off air if you're not publicizing. All right, so where were we? The snooper chats. Caesar Jorpin. Today, Depp heard trial was a bombshell. Oh shit. Fill us in, guys. Fill us in. Well, maybe we'll look up some updates perhaps as we go as well. Also, guys, this is a space stream. What does that mean? It means I'll get high. Actually, I should hit for your, that's what it should be. It should hit for your super chats. So just like we used to do with drinking streams, I am going to take, proportionate size hits for the size of your super chats. So 5 is like a nice. So, Jeff, you want to get some booze or anything to drink along, or do whatever you want to do,
I might.
or if you want to,
because we have
go get your space wherever you want it. Any hoozle. Also, Jeff, don't forget to ask that Star Wars girl about power bottoms.
Yeah, she has the wrong definition apparently.
What?
I learned everything I know from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
What does Anna think a power bottom is?
Let's just find out in person this week.
Okay.
Because we'll be there.
Power bottom is just a butch dude who takes it in the ass.
But provides the power. Like, watch It's Always Sunny. We did watch
that. I
episode.
get it. Like, they're the ones who are,
I just don't want to have to do the Dennis motion again. What up? It's an arm.
Do. All right, where were we? Runs with phantoms. We are one with the Force, and the Force is with us. Sorry for quoting Disney Star Wars, though. Rogue One and its Blind Monk was pretty awesome. I do like Rogue One. Actually, that was the one Star Wars that.
Our Stizzy's dead, by the way.
I thought I felt nothing.
I got some. Nice location.
I've been trying to keep. I've been getting their one cartridge from Denver was a little lopsided. So,
folks, remember drinking out of a Ghostbusters mug. Back WOKEBUSTERS.
Do
it. Did some updates last week. Gonna do more soon. Get some streams up there. We just got back from the wedding, so I'm able to kick things into faster gear.
Yeah. I'm excited. I get to see all this stuff before it even, becomes real. So
she gets to see it when it's the rough outline parts, and it's just kind of like, hey, Jesse, this is an army of this thing, and this is that. And then she sees the composition and goes, oh, I get it. And then, yeah, kind of just lives in my head. I'm having too much fun with it.
Those were ones with phantoms. By the way, he should be sick. Come get high with us, buddy. Caesar Jordan says, missed the game shows on Nickelodeon. Heck, any kid game shows in the 80s or 90s, Make the Grade, Legend of the Hidden Temple, Nick Arcade, etc. They were fun.
Legend of the Hidden Temple was the best. Blue Barracudas.
Macy Van Dusen, thank you for the super chat. Jeff, who are you going to call?
WOKEBUSTERS. Now, if you spell it, there is a way you can say who you're going to call from WOKEBUSTERS. It's not who you're going to call Ghostbusters, but we'll save that for later.
Well,
I do, folks, get the word out there. We're all going to get copies of WOKEBUSTERS, don't worry. But I want to get the song. That would be the best, don't you think?
Yeah.
Because we worked on it a little bit.
Yeah.
You can tease it.
Oh, yeah. A little super chat. Wait. We didn't hit one for Caesar Jordan. Let's try. We have a new strain to try. It's called Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Porg, you are correct. That was a great show. That was on PBS.
I'm going to take out some Jesus Shuttlesworth and we'll let you know what it's like. Where in the world?
Yes, Mustafa Saad. Thank you for telling everyone to share the like or hit the like button and share the stream. Yes, folks, do that. Do your part to help fight I don't know, for a right to party, something like that.
Bow, bow.
It feels weird watching a movie at 4:30. You don't really start a lot of stuff at 4:30.
It's weird. It is weird.
It's like a really old people early dinner.
That's my old people noise. You guys like it? Vote yes or no.
Oh, Dr. Coffin Nails. Nice.
Hey,
We got a copy of that as well.
nice, awesome.
I'm always going to be probably drawing ire of listeners on this one, but one more pass at 4K 77. Ours didn't look as great as I thought it should have. Did you?
Yeah, I felt that way.
Because it's like, I understand there are different filters over Star Wars and different things and different that, but every time I look at 4K 77, I'll always pull up the whatever 4K equivalent is, and there's just something that 4K 77 didn't quite get. And so I understand everybody wants the original feel of Star Wars, as do I. Because watching 4K 77, it felt like looking through those old picture books I had as a kid, because it was the same color. So, but I don't know, maybe I'm used to the richer color palette of Star Wars. There's more vibrancy.
Caesar Jordan, thank you for your consideration, but I did think we hit them all because Runs with Phantoms. We did read Runs with Phantoms in between years. His was one with the Force and is with me. We both agreed that we did not hate that. And so I've done my hits for those.
Dr. Coffin, you're correct. I did get the DNR version.
I'm putting on Jesus Shuttlesworth now for my $2 hit, guys. So or press the like button and or send me all of your money, because then we'll keep this party going. We're on our way. All right. We're going to get the movie set up.
It's ready.
Well, it's time to start in the Phantom Menace.
So want me to take it from here while you get that set up?
Yeah.
All right, folks. So we're watching the Phantom Menace. There are multiple edits of the Phantom Menace. Yes, I know George Lucas couldn't get it right in 1999 with technology, but that's okay. So I don't think the theatrical version even exists anywhere. Ever when he released it on home video, I'm pretty sure the Podrace was extended. So long story short, folks, get yourselves a copy of the Phantom Menace. Queued up to timestamp 0. We're gonna wait a moment so people have the time to do that.
Yeah.
And then we're going to hit play together. So folks can have another 30 seconds while Jesse...
while you also help us figure out what we're going to name our new device. Because we always name them after Star Wars, usually villains.
Yes.
And we thought we're watching the Phantom Menace. So maybe after like Watto or Sebulba. But it's got to be like a weed-related pun. For example, Darth Vapor. Emperor Puff-Patine.
Grand Puff Tarkin is our favorite.
Toka Fett. So, if you guys could help us out with prequels themed, we also don't have a Jabba the Hutt yet, but I feel like that should be a bigger apparatus.
Yeah, I mean,
found it.
Ho, ho, ho.
So, look at this one. It looks like, see how it's like pretend Marvel?
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Yes, Dr. Coffinails, I have talked to someone who's working on 4K 80. Facebook friend, the listener, was kind enough to send me a reel of 4K 80. That one looks awesome. Like, I don't know. Isn't Star Wars shot on different film stock? And isn't Star Wars just not preserved the same way as the other ones? Because this looks different. And the Return of the Jedi one looks cool too.
Well, we have the name whenever we get the Jabba device.
Jabba the Huff.
Jabba the Huff. That's perfect. Or Jabba the Puff.
Oh.
Actually, Jabba the Huff is even better because the H on the Hut. But for a smaller one, something. Although we could just name it that because it is fatter than the other ones.
Jabba the Puff.
Jabba
It's
the
just
Huff.
too good not to use it. Well, hold on. There's Bib Fortuna. I'm trying to think of any Star Wars villain I can pull out of my ass in general. We have all the Imperial military. All I meant, Dr. Coffinails, is I thought Star Wars was like, I know it's 35 millimeter film, but like the film stock, like there's like different brands of film or different kinds. And I thought that Star Wars was shot on something shitty. And so it wasn't preserved as well. And that's why when they edited it, they had to, fix it a certain way.
Probably 35.
So, Jesse, are you ready to?
About ready. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna take the hit for this one. Yes, Dr. Coffin now. Dispatches welcome to be working on 4K80. We address that. Thank you for your super chat.
I don't know how much. I can't really share anything since they sent me the private links, and I would never want to do that. But if anybody wants to know how cool it looks, just ask. I'm all about promoting the Star Wars fandom because Disney doesn't do it right. We do. We're the ones keeping Star Wars alive. What does that mean? Well, just go look at the state of Star Wars. If it wasn't for the fan base being as rabid as it is, what other franchise has 50 years to celebrate? Like growing up, it was the 20th anniversary of Star Wars seemed like a big deal because very few things celebrated 20 years. And then you got the Bond, which was 40, and you're like, okay, that's cool. But Star Wars never went away from being popular. We kept it around.
You kept the movie.
Oh, it's ready. I was written. All right, for it?
Yeah.
All right, folks, get your timestamp set to 0 and press play right now. 20th Century Fox.
Macy Van Dusen says, I find your lack of sausages to be disturbing. Yo, did you guys see everything everywhere all at once? Fucking hot dog fingers universe. Could not deal. Annie McCallum, what's up? Welcome. Doctor Who will be celebrating 60 years next year.
So will James Bond. Oh, this year.
That's cool. This community is what got me into Star Wars, not Disney. My first Star Wars show was The Force Awakens. That's ironic. I love it, though.
Hey, if you're here, that's cool, man. Just have a good time with us.
Exactly.
Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. The taxation of trade routes is outlying star systems in dispute. Hoping to resolve the matter with a blockade of deadly battleships, the greedy Trade Federation has stopped all shipping to the small planet of Naboo. While the Congress of the Republic endlessly debates this alarming chain of events, the Supreme Chancellor secretly dispatched 2 Jedi Knights, the guardians of peace and injustice in the galaxy, yes, to settle the conflict. The Sith have arrived.
It's gonna work on this angle, so I got to.
Hey, Gerald saw Star Wars 5 times in 1977.
Yo,
Oh, cool, dude.
you look good for being that age.
Yeah, I was
dude.
gonna give you a compliment and say I didn't realize you were old enough to see Star Wars 5 times in 77, but
Yeah, looking good, dude. I'm watching it right now. Are you watching the OG, or are you joining us in
Hey,
our,
Optic Racer, what's up?
in our Phantom Menacing?
Yes, Doug, this is a sweet mug. Jesse got me this as a gift.
I'm dead. I love my.
Shit, Pancake broke out my other one. Jesse wanted to get me 2 as a nice gift. So let's go back to 1999, Jesse. How old were you?
I was 5. Sorry, he was. Did you?
Oh, I was like, wait, how old are you now?
In 1999, when this movie was coming out, I was 8.
I was 11. No, I was 10. I can count.
Because it was spring, right?
Yeah, May 25th, 1999, right?
There you go.
So this is an anniversary.
See, we're doing it. We're doing it so loud. So this is the first new Star Wars movie to come out in our lifetimes.
Well, fair.
New, as in
Yeah.
like not.
But the special edition, man, the blitz around that one. Oh my God, the hype was real. Let me sit just for a second. There we go.
Hey, mongoose.
So I did not see this the first week it came out. I didn't see this until the weekend that Austin Powers came out. My grandma took me.
I was so excited for this because at this point, I've been waiting like 2-3 years, so like a third of my human life at that point for like the rest of the world to catch up with my love of Star Wars, which I discovered, 5-6ish. So it was huge for me that it was happening and that other people were then going back and watching the originals and understanding that, or if they weren't, I was having this huge, like, it was like the first time in my life I was like remotely cool for even a second. And yeah, I remember my cousin, they'd come down to visit. We went to see it. We got like lightsaber lollipops that actually lit up and we were fighting with, and we ate them and they were delicious. It's great. I remember like being like, oh, look, it's silver. It's like a silver C-3PO.
Yeah.
Because when you're a kid, you're like, that's cool.
Ichuta, how rude.
Thunder the Barbarian. Wait, wrong side by Robert. Thank you, Hardkiss's History Corner. I am taking space for your super chats instead of a drinking stream. It's space.
I always thought this was stupid that Darth Sidious was just the Emperor. It's like, I don't know, I didn't think this one was like a ever a reveal. It was just kind of like a thing, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Like they should have tried to make it less obviously him, you know, if they were going for like if they were going to bother to give him another identity. Rebels! Jeff's new comic idea is Indiana Jones take of finding the real Star Wars 77 reel.
That's not a bad idea for an anthology backup story.
That's a pretty cool idea.
I'm really excited to get to do more comics. That's just fun. Folks, go back WOKEBUSTERS, but there's more next too. And if you haven't read Stealing Solo, get that. It's still available. We're going to have an eBay store, make it really easy for everybody real soon. Got somebody that works for me now to help get stuff taken care of. It's great. That was the best decision I think I ever made, Jesse.
But yeah, turns out hiring help is helpful.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Octopus's History Corner. Darth Binks, don't be a coward.
We whoopee. Joseph Yanowich, what's up? A lot of great listeners here tonight, folks. Give yourselves a thumbs up in the chat if you're enjoying the show. This is for you guys, because I'm enjoying it right now.
Maybe Joseph Yanowich.
So this was exciting as a kid to see the lightsabers this early in a movie, and to see, like, hear the music and all this shit. This is where the movie was working so far.
Mm-hmm.
Especially this fucking part where Qui-Gon's cutting through the blast door.
Oh, yeah.
This part is awesome.
I did think it was really neat to sort of. Lightsabers were one of those things that were really built up in the extended universe lore. Because you only knew so much about them from the movies, you know? You knew it was something only a Jedi really used. Or they built it, that it had, like, you know, special importance. But I mean, it was obviously incredibly powerful, but again, a lot of how powerful and just what it can cut through. Wow, that looked retarded.
Speedrunning's always looked retarded, but in 4K it looks terrible.
I've never been able to see it that clearly. It just looked like they just
so Jesse,
the fuck off screen.
You're gonna see a side of Star Wars that you don't want to see. This movie doesn't look
fucking
very
great.
good.
Oh my god, they just fucking. But yeah, no, I just that one moment of like they close the blast doors and he's like, oh well, and I'm like, oh shit. Take a moment to just appreciate the power of the lightsaber.
You were right, Master. The negotiations
were short. You're so fun. I was very taken by his charm as a young lass. I'm just saying. I had a crush.
Her
It
voice
was a
was
great
so
design
weird.
too. It was
Great design though, yeah, you're right.
beautiful.
I have a cardboard cutout of that from Pepsi.
I had the doll, like the Barbie.
I did not. I have never owned a Padme Amidala piece of merchandise.
They made like a Barbie like one where like you could do the hair and all that.
I remember seeing that because my mom might have bought that. She like made dolls and stuff.
Yeah, I really liked it. I was trying to get that hairstyle perfect.
It is a great design.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of these in person. In 2017, when we opened our first Patreon, by the way, folks, WCBS on Patreon, we have all kinds of great content. Kendo joined at the $25 level when he was a listener. And I took that money and I went down and did the Star Wars museum and shot the whole thing. Put it up there.
Do blow up dolls count? Of course, Jessica.
Oh, duh.
Janes of my soul also
Okay,
count.
That shot looked really good in HD. You know, I really would have loved to have seen what Star Wars Episodes 7, 8, and 9 would have looked like in 1999 instead of the prequels, because this one was made with some model work and CGI, and I think that's that's what Star Wars should look like.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another pass of special effects they could throw on the old Star Wars movies to appease a lot more people than they realize, and it's like
I don't mind it a little grittier.
Yeah, I prefer that, but I'm just saying
remember the Pod Racer game? Jeff used to play that. Even
I still
recently,
do. I got it for Xbox Series X. I had it on N64 back in the day, and I bought it on the Switch last year, and then I bought it on Xbox after that. It's one of my favorite games ever.
Frogmaster, hey Jesse, love your content. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you, my dude.
We are doing well, sir. Thanks for asking.
We are. Han says let's push. Oh, Han Solo's here. This is my Han Solo. He's
a
good
boy.
Cat. He's a good boy.
Do you think the CGI holds up?
Yeah, actually, I gotta say it doesn't look half bad.
You know what you're gonna laugh at though, Jesse? When we get to the battle in Naboo at the end, it looks really
I've seen that in some of the now like when you're seeing the droids and stuff, the ships look good, but the droids with the ships with the natural landscape don't. Once they start adding too many layers, they're not getting the depth right. So once they have too many layers is when it starts to, I think, look funky. Jabba the Hutt or Jabba's Big Puff are both good names. Do we think that device is worthy of that name? It's not that big is the thing. It's actually it's a little
Jar Jar
wide.
Doesn't even fit this movie, Jesse.
Oh my God, naked HD XYZ dupe and fuck teen girls with us. Guys, we have mods around. Can we take care of this?
Don't do that.
Can we
don't do that.
Can we have some mods help with our bots? We're getting a spam. We're getting bots. We'll see if it's a one time or a flood.
Frogmaster, you are correct. Dark Forces and Jedi Knight, those were great games. God, Jar Jar doesn't even have enough texture.
And this was still shot on film. Yep.
Wait till you see him in the light, like brighter light. He looks really weird.
No, he already does. He looks like a toy. He looks like a mechanized animatronic.
That would have looked better.
Probably. Don't get all emotional about it, Briscoe. It was fun. You can pick your own lightsaber and fight against your friends. It's a good life. Hope to drop my Star Wars video in time for the lead of 2025. Oh, well. I'll keep plugging away, Andy. You're doing great stuff out there, and your parody stuff is funny. Did you guys see Andy's Darth Vader killing Doomcock video? It's funny.
Rogue Squadron was a fun game. I preferred Rogue Squadron 2 for the GameCube.
You got some mucus going on. This cat's purring in our ears, but it's like a little congested, buddy. Hi, you. Hey, sweetheart. Kitty. Yeah, one of my 2 Star Wars named kitties, so. Han and Lando, who's chosen to be aloof ever since I mentioned how much friendlier he's been lately. Oh, look, he's napping on the chair over there.
No.
He's cute. You are cute,
Jar Jar.
Lando! Oh, you fucking retarded.
Glad Jedis wear utility belts. Did you like the Jedi designs for these movies with the robes and shit?
Yeah, I thought they were cool. No, they were fine. Like, they made sense to me, you know? Rogue Squadron 3 was broken with Jedi Starfighter using sonic mines.
Dude, I didn't really like Rogue Squadron 3 that much because the on-foot stuff didn't control as tightly as I thought it should have, especially with the aiming and the camera work. when you're trying to go through those Death Star corridors, that shit was just impossible to really stay with. It's weird how quickly we advanced 3D gameplay, but then like kind of perfected it such a long time ago.
Funny, the underwater city looks all right, but the fish look like shit.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part to play in the PC game. Actually, this PC game in general is really fun.
Never had it.
Oh, it's fun. We should see if it's like anywhere.
We should just take your copy from home.
Okay.
Just sitting on the shelf every time we walk by.
Oh, okay. We'll just take it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if it's like they did the same version on like a console or something.
It's on PlayStation.
Okay.
But we don't have anything that would play it.
Oh, oops. We'll just get it down on your computer.
Let me see if it's on Steam.
Clog Drain. We use the dark side for this. Do it, Joseph Yanovich.
Use the balls, Joseph.
Use the balls.
Let's go.
Oh, Jane, look at you being coy
Trust
over
me.
there. What is with you, coy boy? I love you. Jane, I love you.
Coy boy of your
handsome.
soul.
Coy boy of my soul. What about Battlefront 2, Jeff? Love that game.
That's another good
Optic
game.
Razor.
I used to play with my neighbor Virgil. He and I. Star Wars was one of those things I didn't realize would like really bring anybody together. Because like he and I only had one or two things in common, but then we found that Star Wars was our language. It got better.
Marcos, what's up? Hi, Jesse. Just seeing you with streaming live. After this movie. This movie was a comfy watch. It is. It's still. We're watching Phantom Menace, by the way, in case you didn't know. After that, I am going to do a stream on 1/7 Live. And if we hit enough things, either 100 likes or dollars here, we're already over half the way to likes. Then we'll come back, do it on 1/7 Live. Do Attack of the Clones. I'm gonna start working on the editing the final footage for my Battle of the Ads thing.
The planet core. Now, so folks, make sure you guys have your bell notifications turned on to WCBS because this weekend I will have a lot of Star Wars Celebration footage for you. I'll be shooting stuff every day for the channel and having new content. So make sure you're subscribed and all that other fun stuff because it's going to be a good weekend. And after that, I got more stuff in the pipeline.
Jeff's link is in the description if you guys need it for some reason. Hey, Just Nova 1138. What's up? We're watching Phantom Menace because we can. I'm okay. Thank you.
This looks like a cartoon.
It does.
Like it looks like a really good modern cartoon. Like the fact that this is that old is impressive. It just doesn't look real.
Yeah. Make-believe universe. Maybe find lost pyramid of rose teacups. Nobody wants to find that. Who did what? I think it's just someone just offered to show me their dick. Weird. Gungans, she look a bit rubbery. Yeah, rubbery's a good word. I mean, to be fair though, they are like amphibious, so maybe that's on purpose. I'm just saying, it wouldn't be the first time it seemed like George Lucas has made something look shitty on purpose.
This giant fish looks cool.
Shogun Orta says, "What's up, jokers?"
What up, my friend?
Hey.
There's always a bigger fish. Pretty sure that's a puppet.
That would make sense. That thing is giganormous. Jane of my sword. Hello, Jane. He's like, why are you bothering me? Why you keep talking at me? Was so disappointed we didn't get the Star Wars 1313 game.
Thanks, Kathleen Kennedy.
What was that one?
Boba Fett.
Oh.
Coruscant layer.
Oh, yeah.
That
Fuck
super
that.
realistic looking one.
Fuck that. Do you think if maybe the failure of Cyberpunk wasn't the death of that game?
Oh, that got canceled years before Cyberpunk ever came out. It was like supposed to have been out like before The Last Jedi.
I still want to play that game.
I did too. I'd play it as it is.
Oof. Ear.
What's up?
Is my ear starting to hurt? I'm just like...
At least this movie moves kind of fast.
Yeah, like shit happens, you know. That's why, like, honestly, I can't really get behind the whole, like, the plot is stupid and boring. Like, I think it's because I don't really think it's a big. The whole Trade Federation thing, it feels like the backdrop, not like the plot. So, I mean, I saw this when I was 8, and it didn't bother me. So, it's just hard for me to relate to that criticism.
I was of that criticism. Well, not of that necessarily criticism.
Game.
Yeah. This one I just didn't like as much. Even as a kid, it always kind of sat with me. But as I've gotten older, it's not the worst of the prequels. I would rank it as the 5th best Star Wars movie. Because the original trilogy and then Revenge of the Sith and this.
Yeah.
That looks really flat.
Sound like a Wookiee. You survived.
It is odd how we went from like.
With any luck, we will all be here for Spaceballs 2, The Quest for More Money.
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones is the worst of the prequels.
Yeah.
From an objective standpoint, it is, but I love it. Although it's only the worst because of all the Anakin and Padme shit. Like, if you took all that out, the Obi-Wan stuff's fine. Like, that whole plot line.
And the war stuff,
fine.
yeah, is legit. And his stuff on Camino.
Oh, yeah.
But the Anakin Padme stuff is a huge chunk of the movie.
Like half of it. So you can't separate it because it's just half of it and it sucks. I heard Mel Brooks is doing another History of the World. Has anyone heard that?
I have heard something about
These
that.
are pretty looking. I always like the palace name room things.
These cards?
The orange and yellow ones. Like Queen's God.
Obi-Wan was the coolest part of this movie, and kind of
yeah.
what made me not hate watching it when I did see it.
Obi-Wan.
I had his toy. I had that lightsaber. I was really into the character. He was cool.
You know what I liked too, though? They did a really good job, even in this one, making him the most badass whatever character. Like, he's the Han Solo stand-in, really, in this one. But you can still see how he would turn into the other Obi-Wan later because, like, he's still a stickler for the rules. He's still, about the traditions, Like 60% of that movie. I know, Andy. I know. And it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, it is a palace in Italy, Doug.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We should go.
Captain Panano.
I'd love to get rich enough to where I just bought that palace. That'd be fun.
Jinx.
Brian Babin, yo!
Yo.
Who I am doing California shot. Super shot.
That guy had an action figure and it was a flop.
Who, Captain Panaka?
No, the other one.
Oh.
T.O. Bibble.
Ew.
He was in the purple jacket with the round nose.
Yeah, why?
What did you think of that Qui-Gon figure we saw the other day, that doll?
Oh,
With the Jesus face.
yeah.
You know, it'd be great to do the Jeff Hicks edit where they walk through that
Jesus.
door and it cuts to the end of the movie where Darth Maul appears and then it's just the rest of it is a fight. It'd be fun.
That'd be a good cut. I'd be very happy. I'd be like, cut out all the extraneous shit. Fuck Anakin. Who cares about Tatooine?
Yeah, like you
Podrace
literally
sucks.
could edit that like that.
I was honestly thinking that when we watched the ships roll in, I was like, oh, we could just go right to that battle right now and then the movie would be over. It's like, just have one whole meandering aside in the middle to go on. Which, like, again, to be fair for what this is as a movie, it's not bad. It's not wrong to do it that way. I think this movie gets unfairly criticized. Like, there are valid criticisms. Jake Lloyd's performance is a valid criticism.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes. Because it's not good, but it's also not, like, worse than your average child actor. I think we've just been spoiled by some incredibly talented child actors. But if you go through, even in some very good movies, kids are often bad. And I don't think it's really fair to hold a fucking 11-year-old to these standards.
I agree with that. I also don't think there should have been a kid in this one.
That's true too. I mean, that's on the
Star Wars
filmmaker.
shouldn't have had kids in it. It
And
should be
that's-
for kids, well, for everybody. And you don't need a child character because Anakin figures didn't sell. Luke Skywalker figures did, and he was always an adult.
Yep, agreed.
Because even though I'm older than Luke Skywalker, I'm still a little kid in relation to Luke Skywalker in my mind. So it's like, oh, or Batman. I'm older than, or almost, getting to where Batman would be an age.
Exactly.
But I'm always in my mind, still a kid, Batman. So it's like, you lose me on Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah,
Because that first appearance is either the old man or the kid.
it's just not very relatable.
It took until the Clone Wars for me to like him.
This was a great little moment there. Like right from the moment where he nudges Jar Jar, you're like, oh, even though he's identical to the one that came right before him, you're like, that's R2D2.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good job by I mean, like,
Yep.
that's where you're like, Lucas still had it right there, you know?
Oh yeah, I have
There's
no criticism.
How you literally just introduced a droid who can't speak except for beeps and boops, and we know exactly who it is based on how you did it. And you're just like, damn, like, fucking great dramatic irony right there.
Jesse, do you remember the hippie burnout from Wayne's World 2?
Yeah. Yo, yeah.
Yeah, Del Preston. When I was younger, I didn't realize it was him. This CGI looks great. This
Yeah.
ship and the Trade Federation stuff is gorgeous. I
Yeah.
remember seeing that shot from all the Pizza Hut commercials.
I think it's easier to do it in space because you have that big black. It sort of fudges the depth really well. So just happy the prequel love has gotten as strong these days. Yeah, me too. I was never a prequel hater. I was like, I accept people's criticisms, but I like them for what they are.
I didn't own them until they hit Blu-ray. If that tells you how I felt about them.
Yeah.
I bought the new box set of the DVDs for the original trilogy. I was there for every release of everything else. They were just kind of part of the set.
Phantom Menace on VHS.
Ah,
And we got the other two on DVD. And then I think I eventually got the Phantom Menace on DVD. But we never really got that one as a set, I don't think. Queen Starship, gorgeous.
yeah.
Looks kind of like a butt plug or a dildo. Like a sex toy. I feel really bad for the child. Yeah, Jake Lloyd. Yeah. Phantom Menace wasn't worth ruining your life over. Not at all, Brian Babin. Not at all.
Agreed. And I feel bad. Like, nobody should have harassed that kid.
No, that's fucked up. I mean, that's where people need to like. But that's where we've as a society, as humanity, have always had trouble separating our feelings from reality. And it's like it's just a joke when the big mainstream movement thinks that it's the one doing it right and it fixed all these problems. It's like, obviously you haven't. But what do I know? Just a white person.
You know what?
That makes me bad.
Throws a lot of people off in this movie, and I'm inclined to agree. It does miss that lived-in feel for so much of the movie that you don't feel like it's Star Wars.
Yeah, that is true. And like I understand that that was on purpose. That was Lucas going for his vision of what the cleaner side of the universe could be and all that. But I do agree with you. You lose something from it.
I think you went too European. Like Star Wars is very Western, obviously. When this stuff goes Europe, but like,
Yeah. Hey, chat, I need to ask you an important question. 1 for yes, 2 for no. There are s'mores Pop-Tarts in the kitchen, and
I'd grab one because I do want one too.
I just need to know if I should get them or not. So
Press 1. We want them.
1 for Pop-Tarts, 2 to protect me from myself.
Steve, I agree.
Cygnus just it's too much letters. Introducing the new and improved Emperor of the Dark Side. My name is Galvatron.
It's weird how some shots they get Jar Jar to look real, even by today's standards.
When the munchies hit. Yeah, I don't usually get I can't really blame the munchies per se, because I did have that thought that was planted in my brain from earlier when I went in the kitchen. My willpower is just being slowly eroded. That's all. Yeah, it's got balls. It's a cock and ball ship. It's a solid cock and ball ship. It's pretty, but it's a cock and ball ship.
They made a toy of this,
Gerald,
and I kind of wanted it. And if I would have pressed, I could have got it.
James said no. 1 like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I feel enabled. Nobody has said no to Pop-Tarts, so okay.
What up, James Unchained?
I'm gonna go get. Hey, James, what's up?
1,000 laser discs. That's awesome.
He said it. He's the one who said it the right way.
I would like to hang out with somebody that had a big laser disc collection, but also had one of those upscalers on a modern TV.
Just call me Sig. I can do that.
See how it would look.
Sig is cool. Hi, James. I'm getting Pop-Tarts.
You just grab the box.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I have to get up though. It's energy. Where the fuck is Cecil? Cecil's abandoned child. I don't know.
I actually talked to him on Twitter not that long ago. I should reach out again. See what's up.
I could just randomly send him the link. It's not like he'll come, but I could always do that. Best way to watch LDs.
Look at that guy. Looks like he's got a toilet thing on his head.
Toilet.
Banthas.
Hey, Alexander the Great. What's up?
Now it starts to feel like Star Wars.
Yeah, because it's No, Alexander, you can make Star Wars puns. You can make Star Wars puns. I'll allow Star Wars puns. Do the Star Wars ones.
Droid.
Hey, Alexander, since you're good at puns, can you come up with some good Star Wars puns for Star Wars villains? Preferably something from Episode 1, like something for
God damn, that dewback looks terrible.
Watto or something. Did Anna find her ear pods? I did not know they were missing. She's not back yet. She'll be back today, and then I guess we'll link up at Celebration. Probably, I don't know if she's going on tomorrow already, but I will link up with her at Celebration this weekend. We could always go Weedo.
That'd be good for Greedo.
That's true. That works too, though. We don't have a Greedo pen.
Yeah.
You want to make that pen Weedo?
Okay, no more.
We could do Weedo and Weeto.
Or iWeed 88.
All right.
iWeedo's fine with me.
You want Weedo?
Darth Tate?
Or Weeto?
Oh, this is Darth Tanit. I was like, Darth Tate, that's hilarious, but no.
She just streamed last night muted. She sounded really sick. I know. I'll check my phone to see if she said anything. I'm sure she would if she's anything that's wrong. Weedo never shoots first. If you want to see me get more high than this, I am taking hits for super chat. So
no, that's the line.
I'm a person.
His name.
And my name is Anakin.
Anakin Skywalker.
That's probably his best line.
Yeah, probably his only iconic line. Besides, are you an angel?
Wow, nice. That's fucking retarded. What is this? Jane, of my sword. Of my sword, sword. Of my sword. Of my sword. He is Jane of my sword.
Ow,
Oh,
ow,
oh,
ow,
Jane,
ow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not know Jane would be insane. Although it is in the name, so I should have.
And more.
Swedish.
Happy Star Wars Day. I keep feeling like we have to go somewhere today.
Nope.
No, that's just this week.
I do have to make you record some things for me tonight.
It's not a problem, just go to.
Yeah, I'll get it all typed out.
That was such a good play. It's like, all right, kid, don't try to impress him. Don't worry about it like that.
Yeah. I want to get your pants, bitch. I low-key kind of do want to watch Attack of the Clones later.
Well, Watto is really blue.
Oh, he is. Yeah, I was noticing that they changed him entirely.
He's like a different. Wasn't it different, like a greener blue originally? Or a different shade or something? Or
It was
just
like
another
more faded out. It was like a similar shade, but like more fade. I would say like a more faded out. Like had more brown in it.
Yeah. Dark hair.
So if we did Attack of the Clones on 1-7 Live, we put the volume up because it doesn't matter.
I feel like Lucas used the same special edition models he built for this shot. Because the dewbacks and the Rontos look terrible.
Mm-hmm. You're around.
Thank you. Whoopie. This is the only part of the movie I find kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. A person my name is Anakin. Also, about 10 years. What you got, me? Oh, God. Oh, look at the grade. It says, is BB hungry? No, BB ate. Which website did Chewbacca get arrested for creating? WikiLeaks.
That was pretty good.
Uh-oh. Blues are losing. Or Gundam. Do you remember G Gundam?
Yeah. I can't remember show. That's what I mistook Gangnam Style for.
No,
What Gundam Style?
Gundam style.
Sounds the same.
It does. Walk on Gundam style. What?
That's puppy age. Ouch.
Huh? Right. The line's fine. It's the delivery. No.
You know, I'm thinking when they go to Coruscant, if there was a way to like splice the Coruscant scenes and then cut back to Tatooine instead of spending so much time on each,
Yeah.
it'd be a much better movie.
Yeah. How does Wicket get around Endor? He walks.
I like that one.
I'm just imagining Warwick Davis trotting around in there.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Maz Kanata. Where's the highlights stick? Do you like that Lucas kept everything so central to Tatooine, or do you think he should have gone?
I think it made sense for this one, but you should have, I think, grounding it there, and like I think that's part of what killed the next one. You know, the whole like he got to go back for his mom. Shit.
There's just too much Tatooine.
I also kind of felt like it cheapens, like there's a whole big like he goes away and never looks back kind of moment here. It really feels like it should be the last time he comes here.
Yeah. His mom should have just died. Or it could have been something else to.
Like he could have been known about it, but didn't have to come back. You know.
Maybe killed someone innocent.
Yeah,
of
they're
anger.
really taking it out. Yeah, somewhere else. Like been on a mission, gone overboard. Maybe that could have been the moment if he heads Dooku. You know.
That's a lady shaver. I love that factoid.
S'mores Pop-Tarts are undefeated. Agreed. They are the best. I don't know if he meant to say underrated, which I would also agree with. But in my soul, they're undefeated.
Well, they are defeated. We're about to eat them all.
Well, but they're the best.
They're really good.
They're my favorite.
I still prefer the cinnamon sugar, but
I like those, but I'm disillusioned by them because they're similar looking to the s'mores ones. And so I always just felt robbed when I see a box. I go, oh.
they have a different texture. And
Obviously, like.
oh no, I was just saying why I enjoyed that specific, like over any other one. Because like the way the icing sits on the texture of the thing, I just like it.
This one's different too, and that's what I like about it.
Real Slobber's graham
It
crackers.
has the marshmallow, and it has the. Oh.
What up? Thank you.
Hey, what's
that
up? Thank you for the super chat. I love you. Crazy. Bad.
Boston cream Pop-Tarts. Oh shit.
What? Gerald, I wish you hadn't told me this. Eagle Rider Rosetta, I love you. You beautiful creature. Taking hits for supers because fuck the world. Well, this battery is dead now.
Already? Shit.
I mean, that's charged all trip. I'll take this one. Why would you tell me this?
Phantom Menace PC game.
I'm gonna, unless they suck, Boston cream Pop-Tarts are my new favorite flavor.
I'm excited.
Like, I don't even need to try them.
Oh, I want to.
Obviously, I want to, but I'm saying I'm willing to pronounce them my favorite flavor without trying them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Obviously, I want to try them.
I'm just there.
That's how pre-sold
Do
I
you
am on
wanna-
them. No, I want to announce them as my favorite flavor.
No,
Jeff, and never,
no,
ever,
that's not what I'm saying.
ever,
I was
ever.
gonna say, did you want
ever,
to use this
never,
as an excuse to
never,
get aroused
ever.
after this stream?
I love you.
Okay.
So might have to see you soon. Just talk. Yeah. Let's see.
In response to this game, the gameplay and graphics were praised, but the camera angles and voice acting were criticized. Really odd.
Ah! I threw my figure down on the ground. I don't know why. These are just making me happy. That people. You're so mean, Andy. Thank you for the super chat. He says Anakin didn't kill younglings; he killed future shills. Future shills of America. Jane, I'm sorry. Thank you for that. What's the most popular Star Wars movie in Italy? The Phantom Menace. Your face.
I'm not going to eat more Pop-Tarts even though I want more Pop-Tarts.
I haven't eaten some Swedish fish though.
That was a texture thing for me. I remember Hardware Wars, Gerald Vance. I wasn't alive for it, but I've seen it many times. Doggy Ben Doggy. The X-Wing book series. I love the militaristic element of Star Wars that they kind of cut out. Like, this one doesn't have it, really.
They try to bring it in when they like occupy Naboo with the droids and stuff.
It works with the Clone Army, though. I think George Lucas created something really solid with the Clone Army and I'm really only basing this off of the Clone Wars TV show because they all have individual personalities and like stories in their characters. So that's really the key to me liking the prequels is absolutely the Clone Wars TV show. Because I still shit on these movies until I watched the Clone Wars. And I was like, you know what? I get what he was trying to do now. I've seen enough of the picture. I like it. High five. More do that.
Ornery keeps whining every time you wrestle the bag. Huh. That's funny.
You think he banished me, Skywalker?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
He used a Jedi mind trick or just tried to...
Oh, no. I think she came on to him. I think she was like, look. I ain't had a good dick in a hot minute. You look like you're packing a good dick.
No.
We say Qui-Gon. Slide that dick in this hot slave pussy.
Or I'll blow you up. I'm getting lost in the movie. That's why I keep ignoring these goddamn things.
Oh no, that's the person who did that.
He was like, how did I keep
You must have taken them, or I handed them to you.
I must have.
It's possible.
I'm on a sugar rush.
Oh. Yeah, I did want to kind of look up these Amber Heard stuff from today. Where's my phone?
What do you call it?
Yeah, it's warm. Aha. There we go.
Fuck you, Joker.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Sorry. Oh.
I'm glad Anthony Daniels was in all the original Star Wars movies. I think it's in every Star Wars movie. Right now, my tongue is numb.
Oh. Okay. Cool. That's important. Guys, make sure you are following me on 1-7 Live. And tune in on Friday for a battle of the ads. A third of our vote is community vote. So come support us.
Yes, it is, Anakin. It's working. It's working.
This is like a streaming sponsored reality show where I can win. My team can win $2,000, by the way.
This is still Star Wars, man. The best.
Oh, sure. All right. Huh. I'm just really... Kate Moss's pro-Depp testimony was an unforced error by Amber Heard. Okay. While testifying about a fight in 2015, Amber Heard admitted she struck her ex-husband Depp. Wow.
In court? Oh.
Mm-hmm. She said she did it because Depp took a swing at Heard's sister while Heard's sister was standing at the top of a staircase. The testimony was part of the trial. So both parties deny abusing the other, and Heard is countersued. So one of Depp's attorneys gave a fist bump. In the hushed cerebral atmosphere of a courtroom during a trial, he might as well have spiked a football and done an end zone dance. During her testimony, Heard tried to explain why she admittedly resorted to violence against Depp. But in the process, she made what looks like a costly misstep. It was so fast you could have missed it. But Depp's defense team didn't. Heard justified laying hands on Depp by alluding to the rumor that Depp had pushed model and then girlfriend Kate Moss down the stairs many years early. Heard testified that in the moment, I don't hesitate, I don't wait, I just in my head instantly think of Kate Moss and stairs. A seemingly minor statement, but not to Depp's legal team. One of Depp's attorneys gave a fist bump in the hushed cerebral atmosphere. I think I read it in my son. In a high school football game, he had been penalized for excessive celebration. That's because simply mentioning Moss allowed Depp's team to call Depp's former girlfriend to the stand and rebut Heard, which she did Wednesday via video conference. Moss testified that it was an innocent slip that sent her down the stairs in a resort in Jamaica during her relationship with Depp in the 1990s. Not only that, but she testified that Depp came running back to help me and carried me to my room and got me medical attention. Moss flat out denied that Depp pushed her. He never pushed me, kicked me, or threw me down any stairs. Oops. Heard claimed that she attacked Depp because she believed that Depp had thrown Moss down a flight of stairs before. But Heard was wrong about that, Moss said. So the jury now knows that Heard justified an attack based on something that apparently never happened. Heard's comment about the Moss rumor had opened the door, and otherwise would most likely have stayed shut.
What a
You
dumbass.
idiot. Oh. Oh. Wonderful.
You are now part of the tribe.
It's such a great move on Qui-Gon's part because it's like, what are you gonna do? Admit that you admit that the die's loaded?
Mm-hmm.
I just like that it says Swedish on the side.
Literally Swedish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Qui-Gon cheat. No. Yeah, but you're cheating a cheater, so it isn't all that bad. I'm just reading through the rest of the article. See if there's anything interesting to report back for you guys. Mm-hmm. 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 I like this whole thing too with this little eel scatty robot.
Very
Oh my
Star
god.
Wars.
Fucking naked girls are back.
Remember we saw Greg Proops at Star Wars Celebration?
See the what?
Remember we saw Greg Proops at Star Wars
Oh
Celebration?
yeah. Fuck you, Spellbound. You're a dick. All right. Makes you wonder if Qui-Gon didn't cheat, what color would have come up? Oh, I always assumed that was a loaded die. I always assumed that's why he was so pissed off, because he's using a loaded die. But he couldn't say anything because it's like, oh, you cheated. Like, yeah, I cheated to counter your cheat, you asshole.
Deadbolt.
Also, Qui-Gon just straight up would have come right before they left, killed Watto, taken the kid, and fled before anyone noticed. What was up?
That'd been cool.
It's a crime riddle planet on the outer, on the outskirts of the galaxy. Who gives a shit? Imperial credits don't even work there, Jeff.
No.
Never been against Qui-Gon. I am the house. Yeah,
We've been there.
he is the Force.
Fart jokes in Star Wars just don't work.
You do, man.
Oh, Sabolo.
It just looks uncomfortable to walk around on your hands like that. Even if having hot dogs for fingers mean you get really good with your feet.
It's still not a life I want to live.
I don't want hot dog fingers. Ninja Lawyer Steve!
Was that the mean Ninja Lawyer, Steve? Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for super chat. Happy Star Wars Day. Sent email with present. Thank you for the super chat. Go into space. Is it proven it was a loaded dice or just assumed by all? Just assume. Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's really an assumption. I think that you can actually give credit to the storytelling. We were just talking a little earlier about how when they introduce R2-D2, you know from the moment he, bumps into Jar Jar that it's R2-D2, even though there's an identical unit right in front of him. This type of storytelling in film is very purposeful. And so you don't have a meaningful gesture or a special insert unless we're supposed to take that inference. So I feel very confident in assuming that that's what we're supposed to take away from that. What do you think?
Yeah, I always assumed he was a cheater. I'm pretty sure it's in some kind of It was in books and shit that we read.
It might have been in the novelization.
I feel like that was just something that was like known.
Because I definitely read the novelization. It might have just been right in that.
I had a novelization too, with Jar Jar on the cover. Ugh.
No.
Padme's on, Padme's on the cover. Jar Jar's on the back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's into you.
Let me. Let's play.
Okay, yes. According to the novelization, the key was rated towards red, or weighted towards red.
Bam. Why won't you play? Play.
So she's all like, get back on the. She's like, well, you're a danger to us. She's hiding weapons of mass destruction in her bra, right?
That's your height, your age, and your
I'm gonna share this with you guys. All right, here we go. This is from Ninja Lore Steve. Let me hold on. Let me make sure there are no markers that point to him. No doxifications here. No. Oh no, I brought on the bot. It's because of my naked chest. I'm about to show you guys.
Who's dead?
Yup.
I'm glad Star Wars was never
Racing is
afraid to show
dangerous,
death.
Jeff. Pod racing is very dangerous.
So she's all like, get back on the. She's like, well, you're a danger to us. She's hiding weapons of mass destruction in her bra, right?
that's your height, your age, and your cup size.
So I violated section 34 double D.
Oh my god, you guys think I should make that a button on the channel? Oh no, I don't want to do
$20.
Do you guys think that should be a new channel button? Kill them with logic. Who needs logic? What? Go away, naked woman. We don't want naked. I'm the only naked woman. That was beautiful. Thank you. An error occurred. What do you mean? No, oh, you're already blocked. That's why. Well, that's a story. Hi, Matt Deckard. Sorry I haven't returned your calls. I'm not ignoring you. I
didn't get any calls, so
yeah, Jeff feels ignored. Call him instead.
yeah, I'd answer.
That's true. He would.
I bought a pretty cool looking suit.
It's true. Oh yeah, you'd love him in it.
People pulled me out of we were on our way to the wedding. The guy at the parking counter is like, dude, that's a fly suit. I walked in. I was like, thanks, man.
Hey, what's up, Pagan God X? How's it going? We're watching pod racing.
God X.
It's weird. That guy doesn't die. That'd be really funny if they just someone just came and ran him over though, flat out. Jeff never lifts his top on camera. What would your price tag be to take it off on one of my streams?
I don't have one. What would it be?
No, you're naked. Your naked shirt. Your shirtless self is priceless. I mean, this seems a little selfish. It's a great shirtless self.
Some things aren't meant for the camera.
That's fine. There you have it, man. He's a modest boy. C-3PO is naked.
C-3PO's design in this is kind of dumb.
Yeah, he should just be finished.
There are just a lot of whims that George Lucas went out on in this one. Like, he had the ability to do whatever he wanted. And I'm happy for him as an artist, but it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think what he did was flesh out the Star Wars universe as well as he wanted to. I think he created two separate Star Wars universes that work well and can tie together with very little work, but it's like tonally. It's like he grew up with just completely different franchises.
Yeah. Skinless 3PO. Yeah, that's weird. Jane, why don't you ever come sleep with us on the couch, you soul boy? Well, I sent you a raven with a note attached to it last week. I ran out of phone credit, so the next best thing. All right, Andy, how long do you expect for that to make the trip across the pond? Did you get him passage on a ship, or is he winging it the whole way?
His arms are tired.
It's gonna
Oh shit, Anakin.
hop from pirate ship.
I feel like an asshole. I paid to see this in 3D.
I did too. I actually liked it in 3D. I thought Podrace looked cool.
Any shot that was actually him looked great, I thought, because it like really popped. Like this one right here was the shot. I was like,
Oh
whoa.
yeah, that was cool. I was like,
I felt robbed that I didn't get to see A New Hope in 3D.
Yeah, well, because originally they were gonna do all of them, right? And
Yeah,
then
there's
they
a
just
trailer
kinda
that
fizzled
exists.
out.
No, Disney bought them and canceled it.
Oh, fuck you, Disney. Fuck you, Disney. When are we reviewing Caravan of Courage?
A week from never. Check us
Yeah.
back then. Maybe one day. Oh, Matt Deckard asked. Oh no.
Kaboom. What film are we on? Oh, we're just doing a Phantom Menace right now. He's probably dead. I didn't carefully think it through. Oh, the poor Raven.
Nevermore. Nevermore.
Never. Of course, the Raven. Nevermore. So 50% of my viewing experience is my laptop screen. Should let's tilt it down. There. Now I can see a little more. Wow. Is that okay? Is this acceptable to you? Are you cozy?
I have my head's cut off now.
You're very demanding. It's okay if your forehead's cut off. It's acceptable film framing. If your chin was cut off, it would be weird. Crash. It's good that it's at least a quality scene, you know, considering how self-indulgently long it is. This is one of those where it's like, it's a law of diminishing returns because of its length, where like the first time you see it, you don't know what's going to happen. It's very exciting. But every subsequent time you have time to like wait for it to end. And then it just gets like, all right, okay.
I'm just waiting for it to end now.
I've been waiting for it to end for a minute or two.
Since the movie
It
started?
looks like he's choking on cock. So, you know, I would say these announcers do a very good job at being, or that announcer, the two-headed announcer, does a very good job of being impartial with his commentary.
Yeah, it's a skill we don't have in the modern day.
No, it's true. It's nice. What's that character's name again?
Anakin Skywalker?
No, the announcer.
No clue. I just said it's great. It's voiced by Greg
I know
Proops.
that. I was like, Greg Proops. Greg and Proops. One head is Greg.
Proops.
One head Groups. One head is Greg. The other is Proops.
Groupus Maximus.
The funnier looking head is Proops. The orangey head is Proops. Gord Poops. That's his new name.
I don't approve.
Gord Poops. No, the schmannouncer. The schmannouncer. Greg Poops. Gord Poops. I'm naming this character Gord Poops. You can't stop me.
There was so much competition this year, and this was not anywhere near the best movie of 1999.
That's very
Just
true.
the biggest.
Yeah.
I want to see what it made comparatively speaking towards The Matrix, though, because I know it made more, in a decent amount more, but The Matrix still made a shitload of money.
Matrix is probably the most important movie of 1999.
Probably. It definitely is. We're just now coming off of the Matrix influence being, like, cliche.
Yeah, that's fair. They killed it with Sarah. They themselves. We came back to kill it. Hmm.
Wikipedia has every movie listed. What?
See, I like all the crowds into it, so we're into it now. Yeah, there's ever. Andy McCallum! You two lovebirds, enjoy the rest of the film. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great rest of your night, dude. Thank you for chilling. Take a little California space on my way. I cannot wait for our eventual adventure. We all unite. Jar Binks, welcome.
Matrix is the fourth highest grossing film of 1999.
Oh, damn, what beat it? What else beat it?
Number one is Star Wars with 924 million. Number two, The Sixth Sense with 672 million.
Yeah,
Number three, Toy Story 2.
oh, wow.
Then it goes The Matrix, Tarzan, The Mummy, Notting Hill, The World Is Not Enough, American Beauty, and Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Fight Club didn't even make the top 10.
No, it did not.
Not that
Let's see what
surprising.
Fight Club made in terms of box office. Does it even here it is right here on the top. So let's see. Fight Club made 100 and what? 101.
It's not
So
terrible. I mean, that's one of those I think made a lot of its stuff late. Like
Video.
it made a lot of the video. It was a slow. It was very much. It's very much like one of the more mainstream cult classics, but very much that kind of movie.
It became a cult hit the year after it came out.
Well, I think it kind of already had a bit of a cult following from the book. Chuck Palahniuk always had like a weird fridge following, and so I think that just sort of Fight Club hit the right notes. Yeah, May 25th, the anniversary of when Star Wars came out. Also the anniversary of when the Phantom Menace came out, which is what we're watching now. Why hasn't there been my life as a teenage robot land? So that would be the really cool thing when we really perfect like VR technology, right? So you just map shit from your brain into a world and you can just make whatever worlds you want. That's what I want.
Frame is slightly.
Huh? Oh, this way?
Yeah.
That's fine. We can do that. That's okay with me. Phantom Menace, May 19th. It was close enough. Whatever, McFrozen Nuggets. We were close enough. It's around now. It's Star Wars Day, and we're watching this. So, Elwin Break gets it, or is cool with it at any rate. I will be popping over and doing a little 1-7 living after this movie because it feels necessary. Maybe I'll just do some stuff for things. I'm just very picky. That's okay, dude. It's allowed. Whoopee. Your mom is not coming. Oh my God, spam alert, spam alert. Spam alert, spam alert. Blam-a-lam. Goodbye. Goodbye, spam-a-lam. All right, so who's seen trailers for Jordan Peele's new movie, A Schnope? Because I've seen it like a zillion times, but I don't hate the trailer. I'm actually very intrigued by the trailer. I'm very intrigued by it. me behind.
More spammer.
No, they've been blocked. It was sometimes they don't go away,
Oh.
but when you go to do it again, it's like error.
My robo boss.
Been watching Danny Phantom. Well, that's allowed. How's the word Phantom in it? It's the same.
The
So
Danny
suck a dick,
Phantom
3PO,
Menace.
and die. We. Should ask so you could pack your droid. The problem with Fight Club is getting people to talk about it. Too true, JT. Too true. The never ending. I mean, it's the first and second rule, so it's a lot to overcome. Do you remember the poster / t-shirt of like this scene of like him walking away with Qui-Gon, but his shadow was Darth Vader?
Oh, Qui-Gon's at the end of it, yeah.
What? Oh yeah, whatever. Him walking away from his mother with his shadow as Darth Vader.
Yeah, that was like the first image of the movie ever released.
Yeah, I loved
awesome.
that one. That was so cool because everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the kid who becomes Vader!" Ah. That was a cool like concept to put out there, though. Like, oh, you're gonna meet young Anakin when he's still good, even though you know what he becomes. That's just kind of like, whoa.
I just wish he would have been a little older or not as.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't do anything. That's the thing. It's not. You don't have to defend Jake Lloyd or this or that or shit on him. It's like the character does nothing. He like after this point, he just stands there. It's like George Lucas. What the fuck? He ruined this kid's life for nothing.
Yeah.
Because it sucks too. Because he had like mental issues, and his life.
Yeah, he was like this depressive and shit, and he like quit acting, right?
And turned to crime or some shit, and had like.
Didn't he get like a drug addiction
Or something. It's sad. It's like
He
fucked
was
up.
very
It's like
sad. He was very sad.
I guess people were that harsh. Like
So no, yeah. Well, that's like I think what Lucas was probably going for was like having him be purely innocent in this movie, like uncorrupted thus forth, which is cool. But then like, it's more impressive if he's a little older, you know, like you keep saying. So sets of the story that was referenced in A New Hope. I mean,
does it though?
bullshit he did. So.
No, it doesn't. You go verbatim. There's nothing about how he was a child. He says, "When I met your father, he was a wonderful pilot." That means anything.
Your father was one of the best star pilots in the galaxy and a good friend.
Yeah. And a cunning warrior.
And
a good friend.
Yeah.
Like
So-
there's nothing that. Like George Lucas could have wrote 1,000 different stories that followed those lines.
Yeah. I'm fine with him being a total innocent in this, but like, yeah, I do think it works if he's a little older. I also think the pushback against him training works if he's a little older, because like I think it also, I mean, he's a kid. He's like, it's what, 8 or 9, supposed to be 9 in this one?
I think so.
And they're like, oh, you're too old to train.
They said that to Luke.
Right? I'm like, Luke is like a decade fucking older. And they're treating him like that. I'm like, Luke would have, like,
Luke's like 23 in The Empire Strikes Back.
Luke would have to be way the fuck older, you know. Like, you'd have to be way too old to train at that point. And it's like unrealistic then how much he would have been able to learn. Or he just really is the most powerful Jedi ever. Which, yeah, it just doesn't really make as much sense as if he were, because then also if he were like 12 or 13, like prepubescent, like this whole crush on Natalie Portman makes more sense. And then like him being that purely innocent and good is like more of a setup then for what happens afterwards.
I wonder how Hayden Christensen would have done, because he would have been the right age like the entire time.
Oh yeah, terribly. I mean, he's not very impressive as Anakin in general.
Liar. I feel like George Lucas got through a lot of his impulses by the time he got to Revenge of the Sith. He was like, I have to do certain things now because this is the end.
Well, I think it was that. I think it was like he was aware of where it had to get to, and I think when you know your ending, it makes the whole story better if you know where it's supposed to get to, where it has to get to, I guess.
Yeah, like the Clone Wars shit was fine. You know, he did a good job of creating another in-brand Star Wars. Like, I have nothing to dump on that one. I just wish he would have planned better. But he planned better than the other trilogy. So it's like,
still blows my mind that you knew you were making a trilogy and you did not write one script ahead of time. I mean, that to me is just greed. You wanted to leave the flexibility to switch gears based on audience input, etc. It's just greed. You want to maximize your profit by pandering to the greatest number of people. It's terrible. It's disrespectful to the people who spent lots of money on this shit, by the way. Lots of money.
I have spent significantly less on Star Wars since those movies have come out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say the same?
Oh, definitely. Ahsoka's love. There you go. See, a lot of people feel the same.
That was a nice moment in Revenge of the Sith when she was buried at that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Little memory necklace. Because I'm going to see you and not be able to resist that Jedi cock.
Coruscant. Now the movie slows to a fucking halt. I just wish this wasn't in the movie. Like, I think if anything, you could say the Phantom Menace is an achievement of then modern technology. That's all it really is. Because so much of it is like patting itself on the back. Like, look at these amazing shots we can do.
Yeah.
It's like, we get it, George. This looks great. You got all this money to do this shit now. Cool.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. You think we should try putting our Monstera in dirt?
yeah.
Okay. I'll get some dirt for it.
That guy was almost James Bond.
Oh.
It's General Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel! Kal-El!
Yeah, you're on those.
Those knows. This does not age well. That guy in the blue looks weird.
Like how he and Jar Jar is derping around in the background. What?
This is the part of the movie I never liked.
Blah 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 blah.
Star Wars was never boring.
Nothing says romance like in front of the Phantom Menace.
All right.
True.
Star Wars did.
Sorry, baby. I don't mean to steal your.
Bogart on the blanket. CGI Yoda has replaced Puppet.
No.
By the way, Jesse, when you look up the Phantom Menace loaded dice, there's like hundreds and hundreds of things about it being loaded. So.
There's your answer.
Also, the chance cube's supposed to be 3 and 3. Lotto's is 5 and 1.
Okay. 5 and 1. Yeah, that's pretty retarded. And it's weighted. That's the same. Well, there you go.
I'm with you, Frozen McNuggets, or McFrozen Nuggets, about the CGI Yoda. I just wish the CGI still held up.
But it's midi-chlorians.
Even though I like everything about the original Star Wars more, I love Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan. He's so cool.
Yeah. Payday. Yeah.
It's the Phantom Menace.
It's the Coruscant part where like nothing's happening. I just thought it was prudent to take a nap so I could be awake for the later parts.
I gotta save my energy for the lightsaber duel.
Yeah, exactly.
Da-da-da-da-da. Qui-Gon or Mace Windu's thing looks like Mjolnir from the side.
No.
His little screen.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff. Yoda looks like shit pancake right there.
This is you? Oh, hey, happy Star Wars Day. Who said that? Alejandro Cervantes. Yay. Argues movie helped end the ambitious Hollywood epic because it demonstrated entire movies could be made in computers. That's sort of sad.
It is. Yeah, McFrozen Nuggets Solo. I've seen that. I saw it in theaters. That's fucking boring. What do you think of your Passion Orange?
It's good.
Should I try and pass it out?
Yeah. It's tasty. Healing your EVSs. Not as bad as the holiday special, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. That's kind of our gimmick. Put on Star Wars. It's not the original and fall asleep.
Put on Bad Star Wars. It's because I had bad sugar. I had healthy sugar. That'll solve my problem.
Right. Come back in a second.
He knows you. Oh, Jane is flirting.
Hi, Jane.
Oh, he's reaching for you. He reached his paw for you.
Oh, yeah.
He reached for Papa. You think Attack of the Clones is more action-packed?
Than this?
That's what my phone nuggets have.
Yeah, I would say so.
I would say they're about the same, but I think Attack of the Clones spreads out its slow parts better. Because there's a lot of exposition in Attack of the Clones, but like some of that is actually interesting, as opposed to this where it's not.
Well, let's think real quick. Some of the action.
Because you got all the stuff on Camino, there's like no action until he leaves with Boba Fett, or Jango Fett rather.
Yeah, but we start out though with a bang
Yeah.
with the whole chase through Coruscant, which is like.
Yeah, but this one starts with the whole fight on the ship and stuff too, and the escape from the ship.
But length, I think that seems like double or triple the length.
Maybe.
That thing's neck is so thin. What's the point?
Yes. His head is on, of course.
Some things just aren't useful. Awful. So.
It's weird how it's swaying. My wife was born the day Return of the Jedi came out. Oh.
So is it her birthday today?
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. Did Return of the Jedi also come out?
I don't know.
Yeah, May 25th, 83.
Oh.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday to your wife. Yeah, so yeah, it's her birthday. Yep.
Google lists the top billed person as Carrie Fisher.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they're showing Return of the Jedi this weekend.
Oh,
And theaters.
in our theater?
Near us. Oh, sorry, Friday, June 24th. I can't read. But yeah.
Oh, we should go.
All right. I'd go see Return of the Jedi in theaters.
I totally would.
I wonder what edit it'll be. I hope it's the original.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'd pay to see in theaters, not
Yeah.
the same movie I've had on tape forever.
I don't want that stupid extra stuff. That song was almost as offensive as McClunky.
I'm trying to decide what's actually worse because McClunky ruins the best scene in the new, one of the best scenes in Star Wars.
The only reason I'll stick with McClunky is because it legitimately ruins the characterization too.
Yeah.
Whereas that other, but it's hard to pick it over because the Return of the Jedi was just so long. Stupid. Obi-Wan was supposed to come out today. Yeah, I'm glad they made it the 27th, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad they pushed it back. That was smart of them. Plus, I think they actually probably realized that'll give them the opportunity to do some kind of sneak peek shit at Celebration tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because it's 26 first day of Celebration. So, yeah. Five rounds. S rounds. But
Fuck you, Jar
shut
Jar.
up, Jar Jar. Nobody cares. Jar Jar's like Lando. Why are you here?
Because George Lucas's kid came up with him.
I love you, Lando. I don't actually think you're completely useless.
Shit pancakes like Yoda. No, he's like Chewbacca. Everybody loves.
Yeah, what? Oh, I'm the best. You all love me, no matter whose arms I tear out of their sides.
Oh, Darth Maul's on his way. The movie's gonna get good.
No, it's not. Look at her hair just in bags in this look. Get me an army of fish people. Do.
His hair changes throughout this entire movie.
Who's
Obi-Wan's like,
yeah. It does.
it's like different lengths.
Probably kept having to get it cut. It kept growing too much. Misa, no find nobody nowhere. Zephyr Jones, I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I'm really tired all of a sudden. Hopefully, it's not anything bad. But I'm hanging in there. Secret place. Yeah. Where did the Sith go shopping? The Darth Maul.
Womp womp.
Thanks for frozen nights.
I like that one actually. No, you're not.
Where?
You're Keira Knightley.
It's like, yeah, I want to fuck even harder now. Now that you're the queen. Friends. It's a not so thinly veiled allegory about getting along with your neighbors. And extending the olive branch. Things and words. Like it's about getting along. I'm awake. I have a wild guitar. Hope you guys. Hope to see you guys at Star Wars Celebration. Yeah, got lucky and got my ticks. Yeah, you'll see us there.
Yeah, we got 4-day passes.
We'll be down there. Just look for us. You can't miss this guy. And then check our social media because we're posting some of the places that we're hanging out and stuff. So you guys have a chance to come say hi. Yeah, we're very much looking forward to meeting all you guys. Know us. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon. I'm a little oh, we love you too, Agleen. Agleen. Yeah, my body is just like bloop, 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 bloop.
Not just spell.
Yes. Her hair is better than Blair's hair.
Her derpy face.
No,
She'll make it like coming up here. It's like a meme.
yeah. Make your dirty face. Did I miss the dirt?
You did. Just, they're all R2. And the CGI models, they're all the same.
Yep. I have noticed that in the past. Oh. Another bots. Goodbye. Goodbye, bots. Goodbye. Goodbye, bots. Goodbye, spam. Hello, Charlie Spur. We're just trying to maintain consciousness through the Phantom Menace. And I might need a nap before I do anything else.
Take one.
Yeah. Hi, Charlie Spur. Charlie Spur says hi, Jeff.
What's up? How you doing?
Oh. That's where he goes. Yeah, do something. There we go.
Now the movie's here.
All right, let's sit up for this part. Let's duel the fates o'clock.
Now you got energy.
Yeah. I'm good. Fish.
Fish you wish.
So you're help me put the table down so I can just see the TV. That might help. I found the receipt that I forgot to take, I think. Because then I can do that. Oh,
You can actually see us.
that was actually
The solution all along.
the solution to all of our problems.
Mm.
This is where the fun begins. Exactly. It's a good chord. Another random throwing shit for no reason. I mean, like, not no random reason opening the door, but just like fling giant thing at. Like, just use the force to push the button.
Just bad guys gotta shop at us.
Working together. Jeebus H. Christ. Oh my god. Spell him. New job. You got a new job, Charlie? Cool. Awesome. Congrats. Congratulations. You want to share any more about it? Up to you. Yeah, we've had a couple spammers today. Spam-a-lam. That's awesome. I'm excited. New jobs are always exciting. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Watching Gungans on their little critters, little dinosaurs with wings. Like little dragon flynosaurus. This is the part I actually like with Jarred slapstick. Yeah, Charlie, feel free to share anything you want about it. I will gladly read it. Hey, Jane, you napping too? You feeling nap o'clock? Come to me, Jane, with your naps. Mm-hmm. Good job. That does not mean you can't do that back on
Naboo. What if he just decided to fly back to Tatooine? And then it went directed by Rian Johnson.
It would be the Rian Johnson ending. Meteorology is my field. Cool. Or metrology. Sorry, metrology is my field. Measurement. Cool. I'm going to be monitoring silicon carbide crystal growth. Big money. That is, I have never met a metrologist before. That is somebody who specializes in. So that's so you're the person then who like are the reason that we know like how changes in sizes of a thing like indicates passage of time and things like that. And so I assume that's how that's all connected into our regular existence and wealth of knowledge. That's really cool. I love like really niche careers like that.
Yeah.
Fascinating. That's really cool. It must also feel really nice too when you get like a specialized job where you're really, it's not just like, not just anybody could do this. You have to be a solid metrologist to do this, Because I know that's been the frustration of, the past couple of decades, is people being able to get jobs, sure, but not necessarily careers, in their chosen fields. All traceability comes back to the standards we make. There you go. Someone's got to do it. I love that too. Like these are the important behind the scenes jobs that people don't think of, but that make our world go round. And it's really neat when you think about it like that too. It's like when we watch those how-to videos, like how shit's made videos. It's like, well, even behind some of that, you know, a metrologist probably is responsible for why we have some of the calibrations in some of those machines. Do you think Obi-Wan ever forgave himself for not being able to save Qui-Gon here?
Probably not. Probably be a plot point of this show.
That'll be stupid. So, not that I'm assuming we're seeing absolutely every moment of Obi-Wan's time on Tatooine, but it does sort of rob us of canon if we don't get to see him interact with the Qui-Gon Force Ghost, because that's alluded to at the end of Revenge of the Sith. And that's something like if you're gonna make Obi-Wan the show, that's what I want to see. You know, it's an opportunity to like basically one of the most fun book series I thought was always the Master Padawan series with the two of them.
I never read any of those.
Those were really good. The Anakin, I liked the Obi-Wan Anakin ones as well. I liked those because I liked those characters, but I really liked the stories in the other ones because it's like you knew Anakin was going bad, and that was kind of woven in there. But there was like the purity to the like just a pure Master Padawan relationship with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, and it's like even with the older guys, you could have that with the Force Ghost version on Tatooine, and it's like that's what I'd want to see as the fan, you know, as the kid who was already a Star Wars fan when this shit came out, and but was the ripe of the age for all of it. I just think that Kenobi's another example of missed opportunities similar to Solo. So
that movie was the fucking shits.
Yeah.
Why'd it fail?
Me too. Now, time for a Deus Ex Machina solution. Wouldn't it be really convenient if in the next 5 to 10 minutes all the droids were just suddenly deactivated?
Kind of like in the Avengers with the Chitauri.
That's a bigger deal though, because that's like a sacrifice and a whole. I know it's like immediately for why, but
oh no, I just meant like it's kind of weird. Like what? Why do they all die at the end of that? Because it shows them take off their face mask to fight. Or they rip them off to scream.
Yeah.
So they're not like connected to this mothership in any way.
So I didn't think that Chitauri do the actual. I thought it was all just their technology just failed because it was being powered through the rift, but it couldn't reach whatever powered all of their like.
Yeah, but
so I didn't think all of them just immediately died. I thought they were just immediately overwhelmed when like literally all their shit just.
No,
did they all collapse?
They all just collapse. They all just fall down and die. I'm like.
Yeah, because all their stuff is like biomechanical. I assume that it was like their armor and stuff. Like they had like.
But it shows the one take off his mask. Like,
I just assumed
they don't need
their biomechanical armor like seized up on them and they like just were fucked basically. Like,
I was just always like, it's for as much. The reason I always harp on that one is because I shit on it for this movie. But I never complain about it. They just take it off,
do that face thing, and put it back on. So arguably, they could need it to breathe, and they're just doing that to like their little war face, for a moment, like. Bleh.
Look, you not feel about the first Avengers movie?
Oh yeah, that would be my explanation. Oh, by Qui-Gon. I was silly of you to parry that high and leave yourself open. Should have known better.
Did she defend?
This is Obi-Wan's coolest moment because this is like one like dark side adjacent moment in his pure existence.
And we kick some ass right here.
Yeah. Gives into his anger. That's why he beats Darth Maul. So that's like the little cool like things when you really look at it. It's like, when you give into your anger, you become more powerful. That's why he's actually able to beat Darth Maul, even though he's really not powerful enough to do it. But it's also a further testament to his quality as a Jedi that giving in to the dark side in that moment of pain and suffering didn't corrupt him.
That's why he's the best Jedi.
Obi-Wan's incorruptible. That would be like an interesting story to tell, which is maybe what they were trying to go with Rey, but it just turned into Mary Sue, where it's like, I don't think it would be a great Jedi, though. I think it would be a purely good Jedi that was just like, it would kind of be the whole Doctor Strange thing where like he's the good guy, but everyone's afraid of him because he's too powerful. where it's like a purely good Jedi that was so incorruptible they could use the dark side of the Force without consequences and only ever did it for good, but it always freaked out the other Jedi, and so like they become the problem because they can't accept it or deal with that. That would be an interesting story to tell for me.
I'd watch that.
Yeah. Dark side, Obi-Wan. This is also the best choreography in the whole freaking thing. This effects of the jumping great is cool over here, but just the back and forth, boom, 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 and it's good too. It's not like, it's just good. It's quality. High kick. The physics track on like throne room in the Last Jedi. Nobody stands to wait to get kicked in the face.
No, that movie. It really makes me question a person's intelligence if they think that movie is awesome. Like, how do they overlook all that shit? They like intentionally overlook like just the throne room. Like, hey, I'm gonna stab you, and then I just randomly fall over. The one guy just gets CGI'd out of the fucking scene.
My favorite is when the guy runs up with the thing over his head and then stops and throws it away to get stabbed. That's the hands down best part. Second best is the guy who just kneels and is like, ah! And is like, yes, please execute me. This is what I want. Now become a lamb. Toxic masculinity. Why on earth can we see Jeff's balls? Ha ha ha. You wish. You only wish you could. I think you meant to say, why on earth can't we see Jeff's balls? No, it's not.
It's Naboo Starfighter.
That's flying a starfighter. Very different activities.
I like how they incorporate the Phantom Menace music or the Duel of Fates into the Force theme.
It's not. That's a solid explosion. It holds up. Look.
No.
Revenge of the Sith with George's magnum opus. Was George's? Oh no, it's A New Hope. It's perfect. I understand where you're coming from with that approach, and that's the thing. Like, if that's you definitely could. If that's this is the kind of thing where it's like, I don't really want to change your mind, because if that's what you want to believe, I think you have really good reasons for believing that. I can already see what that argument would be. And I think you have a really sound one if you want to regard Star Wars as the Darth Maul chop. Doesn't matter. He's not dead.
Oh no, you could see how bad the CGI looks when he falls.
Apart,
It's like, and there's a model.
Actually, as much as I hate to say it, I bet Jeff Balls would make better viewing than The Last Jedi. Probably more interesting. That was toxic masculinity, not me.
Oh, I could read that. I was just
teasing
pointing to you because you can confirm.
Yeah, I think Jeff's Balls are more interesting than The Last Jedi. Spinning is always a good trick. That's why the Tasmanian Devil's the greatest pilot / pod racer ever. Yep.
Down in Tasmania.
Look at that heartfelt bromance. Yeah. No, that's my take. That's my take. Charlie Spur.
Naboo.
Is I don't want to change your mind, because even though I don't agree with that take, I think it's a very logical one. Baby,
look how bad these guys look.
It's just it's just obvious where they gave up on extras and started copying too.
Because these guys get away off real light. Like, this trade franchise goodbye. Like, they should be fucking dead.
They just hit a point where they give up on on unique models and just.
It's like 6 guys over and over again.
It's like the last few chunks are just they just copy pasted the whole bracket, so you can. Oh god. That's like in Lord of the Rings, they got as many physical extras as humanly possible. Obviously, they couldn't get like 10,000, but they get they get a few hundred basically, and then even up to 1,000, and then double that shit out. I don't know, maybe 1,000's excessive, but definitely a few hundred.
I never realized there's Rick McCallum and Ben Burt in that shot.
Oh, weird. Stop. Jeff knows about the baby dolls for Dion. Baby dolls for Dion?
Yeah, I'll tell you off there.
Okay. It's okay. I don't think you can change my mind. I have very good reasons. See, that's why I was like, I'm not going to try it because you probably do have really good reasons. And so why am I going to butt heads with you when like you enjoy the reality and in which that's true? I don't need to change that reality. You ever wonder if Yoda like knew what was gonna happen and was like, "I'll just fuck some shit up"? Or maybe it was like a Doctor Strange, Infinity War moment where he was like, "This really is the only way. Got to let it happen," in order to Luke to be where he needs to be to bring balance to the Force.
He felt it, the disturbance.
That'd be like an interesting book to write. It's Yoda's personal meditation, living with that guilt of everything, all the pain and suffering he caused by requiring that inevitable conclusion. I promise. He's like, okay. I guess.
No, you won't, Jake. You won't be back for the sequel.
Yeah, you don't get to be anything except for a sad adolescent. Oh, poor Jake Lloyd. Oh, somebody was asking about Dick Dash the other day.
What about trying to hire the service?
Oh, they were just wondering what progress we had made because I think they, probably wouldn't stop.
This is all shitty. Hey, there's horse statues. There's random horse statues. Hey, those are the space horses that Ryan Johnson and
Horses.
J.J. Abrams used.
Yay, orb of light. Okay, that's really ugly. How did you look so pissed off?
Because he sat through the Phantom Menace.
Oh, that's reasonable. Hi, the physics channel with Kenny Lee. We're at the end of the Phantom Menace. I fell asleep. Yay. They have a peace orb. A port.
So this is apparently Emperor's theme, just sped up. Just to send the chat.
The ending theme is actually Emperor's theme.
Because it kind of makes sense, because the Emperor's theme was da, da, da,
yeah. Hey, Michelle. What's up, my lady? How are you doing? How's your little...
Oh, God, it is. It's just like pitched up, I think.
That's funny.
It's weird.
Now Han's in the corner. What is with the weirdos in the corner? Oh, yes! There it is. Enter. Okay, there's my email, Michelle. It's right there. If you lose that at any point, too, it's in my link tree, I think, and it's in my it's in the about section of my YouTube channel, so you can always find it there if you need my email. We're gonna probably get going though. Let me see. We probably didn't hit those metrics. Oh, we're 6 likes away from me having to force myself. I'm gonna end the stream so I don't have to. That way, if we decide to watch Attack of the Clones, we can do it and fall asleep during the boring parts without being made fun of. So, all right, I love you guys. Cool. All right, do you have anything else to say?
Folks, go back WOKEBUSTERS.
Oh yeah,
The first edition closes this month. We're putting out many commercials this summer. Be prepared. It's the biggest, funniest comic event 2022. So if you miss out, you'll regret it because the first edition stuff is always the best.
Yeah. All right. Well, until next time, I'm going to try to work the energy for 1-7 live stream a little bit. So just stay tuned, guys. But until next time.
Toxic masculinity, you know me so well.
God, Empress. It looks like I got the email, Michelle. So thank you. I love you guys. I should open it. Hold on. I should look while it's.
There you go.
Oh, she's so cute.
It's a cute hat too.
Precious. Thank you, Truth is Elusive. You too. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being here. Don't forget to press the like button after I go. But until next time, guys.